Lesson 130. Compound adjectives. Compound. Give me an example of a compound adjective made by putting an adverb or adjective together with a participle.
A beautifully designed jacket. A slow-moving train.
Which do you think is more important for a long-lasting marriage, love or respect?
I think respect is more important than love for a long-lasting marriage.
Which is the most well-known restaurant in this town?
The Taj Mahal is the most well-known restaurant in this town.
Give me an example of a compound adjective made by putting an adjective together with a noun that has the letters ed after it.
A four-legged animal. A blue-eyed baby.
Do you live in a brick-walled building?
Yes, I live in a brick-walled building.
Do you consider yourself to be an open-minded person?
Yes, I consider myself to be an open-minded person.
Currency. Unit. Penny. Pence. What's the main unit of currency in your country?
The main unit of currency in my country is the pound.
In the UK, how many pence make a pound?
In the UK, 100 pence make a pound.
When do we use the word penny and when do we use the word pence?
We use the word penny to talk about the penny coin itself, whereas we use the word pence to talk about value.
What do people usually say instead of pence?
People usually say p instead of pence.
Give me an example, please.
Could you possibly lend me 60p, please?
Slow down. Speed up. In addition to. When we speak about driving a car, what's the opposite of to slow down?
When we speak about driving a car, the opposite of to slow down is to speed up.
If you study English at home, in addition to attending lessons at a school, can you speed up your progress in learning?
Yes, if you study English at home, in addition to attending lessons at a school, you can speed up your progress in learning.
Forbid, forbade, forbidden. What are the three forms of forbid?
The three forms of forbid are forbid, forbade, forbidden.
When your parents forbade you to do something when you were a small child, did the fact that it was forbidden sometimes just make you want to do it even more?
Yes, when my parents forbade me to do something when I was a small child, the fact that it was forbidden sometimes just made me want to do it even more.
Peculiar. Peculiarity. What do we mean by a peculiar sound?
By a peculiar sound, we mean a strange sound that may be difficult to identify.
Tell me the name of a dish that's peculiar to your country.
The name of a dish that's peculiar to my country is cottage pie.
Do English pronunciation and spelling have many peculiarities?
Yes, English pronunciation and spelling have many peculiarities.
Doubling consonants. Suffix. When do we need to double the final consonant of a word before we can add a suffix beginning with a vowel?
We need to double the final consonant of a word before we can add a suffix beginning with a vowel when a word of one syllable ends in a single consonant preceded by a single vowel.
Give me three examples, please.
Sad, sadder. Fat, fattest. Run, running.
Either of them. Neither of them. If I asked you which of two things you wanted and the choice was of no importance to you, what would you reply?
If you asked me which of two things I wanted and the choice was of no importance to me, I'd reply, either of them.
And if you weren't interested in either of the two things, what would you reply?
If I weren't interested in either of the two things, I'd reply, neither of them.
Screw, screwdriver. What's the difference between a nail and a screw?
The difference between a nail and a screw is that we hammer a nail into something with a hammer, whereas we screw a screw into something by turning it with a screwdriver.
Maximum. Minimum. What's the maximum number of people you could invite to a party if you held it in the building where you live?
The maximum number of people I could invite to a party if I held it in the building where I live is 50.
What's the minimum number of people necessary for a game of tennis?
The minimum number of people necessary for a game of tennis is 2.
Point. Essay. Paragraph. Do you think there's any point in someone learning a foreign language if they never intend to use it?
No, I don't think there's any point in someone learning a foreign language if they never intend to use it.
When a college student is writing an essay, should they put all their main points in one big paragraph?
No, when a college student is writing an essay, they shouldn't put all their main points in one big paragraph. They should divide the points between different paragraphs.
Pad. Cotton wool. Absorb. When we cut ourselves, why might we put a pad of cotton wool over the cut?
When we cut ourselves, we might put a pad of cotton wool over the cut to absorb the blood and protect the wound.
Is this chair padded?
No, this chair isn't padded.
Reach out. What am I doing?
You're reaching out for me to give you something.
Scale. What do we mean by the scale on a thermometer?
By the scale on a thermometer, we mean the marks on it showing the temperature.
What do we mean when we say that a map is drawn to a scale of 1 inch to a mile?
When we say that a map is drawn to a scale of 1 inch to a mile, we mean that 1 inch on the map equals 1 mile of actual land.
Idiom 31. Sore point equals a subject which makes somebody feel unhappy or angry when it is mentioned. What does the idiom sore point mean?
The idiom sore point means a subject which makes somebody feel unhappy or angry when it is mentioned.
Give me an example, please.
Don't speak about what happened on holiday last summer. It's a sore point.
Corner.